Hey boys and girls, welcome back to Fire Emblem Three Houses. As promised, I said I would return with Claude's route. Technically I said Edelgard's, but I put in a little thing right before the video ended that it was going to be Claude's route. The reason why I'm going to wait to do Edelgard's route is because her route splits into two different routes. So I thought it would be better to start with Claude's one to finish off the longer of these stories, because Dimitri and Claude have the longest stories out of the other two. Edelgard's is the shortest story out of all of them, until the DLC one, whatever they do with that. So, with that, we'll be starting on Chapter 12's mission, right before Part 2, because Part 1 is basically the same, just with a little bit different dialogues. Claude really didn't have many different things. The only things he really had was he brought up Tomas a lot more than the other characters did, or that I know of. So, actually, I don't think Edelgard brought up Tomas at all, now I remember. But I'll show you guys Part 2 of hers and Part 2 of Rhea's route, because there's those two routes. But with that, we will be starting on Claude's Part 2 route. So, listen up. Oh wait, I should probably just have Eloise do that.
Everyone. The Imperial army is upon us.
Yes, they are.
If you can fight, pick up a weapon. Everyone else, hurry up and evacuate. We have the goddess's protection on our side. We have nothing to fear.
I'm not sure about that one.
Will be ours.
Victory, yes,
Professor,
maybe.
Are you ready?
Almost.
Well, hurry up. I don't need to tell you that the situation is dire.
This seems
We have
different.
some support troops from the local nobles, but the army we're facing is immense.
Oh no,
No matter how
this
you
is
look
the
at
same.
it, we're at a disadvantage. To make matters worse, the enemy is being led by Edelgard. Do not underestimate how extraordinary her abilities are.
Yeah, she's pretty strong.
She's back already? Talk about impatient.
If we don't stop them, the Academy will be destroyed. Prepare for battle, everyone!
Yep, prepare for battle.
Stop Edelgard's rampage.
Our opponent
Also, if
is
you're wondering
formidable.
why some of them have their
If we
war
work
outfits,
together,
that's
we
something
will
you
not
get from
fail.
New Game Plus.
Enough
You can
talk.
change
Let's go.
what they look like. This one
Dear
for
goddess,
Claude is actually
Please
his
protect us all. I shall
alternate
fight with all
war
that I
outfit.
have. It is an honor to fight alongside each of you. Professor, Claude, you'll lead the way, won't you? You won't let any of us fall, right?
Obviously, I wouldn't let you fall.
I wanted to talk to Rhea first, but as expected, that won't be possible.
Yep.
What did she hope to accomplish at the Holy Tomb? What happened to you as a baby? There are
No
still
clue.
so many things I need to know. The same goes for the real origin of the Crest Stones and the Hero's Relics. As for Seiros and Nemesis, just how much of their mythology is true?
Oh, we know so little. True.
It's true. But lucky for me, I refuse to die with so much still unknown. Hey, Teach, all joking aside, can we possibly survive this battle?
We'll find a way.
That's all we can do, right? If we gave up, the God of Fate wouldn't be happy.
God
I'm
of
a lot of
Fate.
things, but I'm not the kind of man to just roll over and die in a
I'm
place
guessing
like
that's
this.
what he's calling
I have
Seiros.
my own ambitions to see to. There are things, dreams, that I must see come to fruition. And I've been
And we'll
thinking,
help you
I
do
want you to
those.
see those dreams realized as well. On top of all that, there are still so many secrets out there just waiting to be uncovered. We can't let that stand, can we?
Nope.
So, Teach, no, scratch that. You're so much more. You're my ally and my friend. Teach.
I'll be
Friend?
here forever.
None of those words quite capture what you've come to mean to me. We may not be connected by blood, but I believe our bond goes deeper than that. Now that we know each other, our hearts are connected. Even if our paths diverge and we're forced to say goodbye, I know that we'll meet again. And so, for lack of a better word, I gratefully call you my friend. And I hold fast to the belief that this isn't it for us. No matter who or what
That's
you
good to
really
know.
are, I'll always be on your side. You can't count on much in this world, but you can count on that.
That's good to know. I don't remember Dimitri giving me that much of a pep talk. I remember him calling me his friend, though. But not to the point that Claude just gave me. Okay, with that, we will be starting on the mission right before the time skip. I just in case, I wanted to make sure. Also, if you're wondering what class my Raphael is, I got a secret thing that didn't tell anybody about before starting this. So if I go to inventory and go to reclass for Raph right now, he's my dancer. I decided to pick him as my dancer. So once he gets his assassin class, I'll change him to that because I want him to get lethality. So with that, we will be starting off with Chapter 12's mission. Let's do this. The Battle of Garreg Mach. The Imperial army is led by Edelgard, advances on Garreg Mach. As M1 struggles to process this turn of events, the grim reality of war fast approaches. Let's do this. Also, I'm gonna... Oh, it wants me to save. Oop, there we go. Put the control... Oop, didn't mean to do that. Just meant to put the controller down for a second so I could move something. There we go. Just wanted to put... What is going on with my setup right now? It's been a couple days since the last time I recorded. So, just gotta move things into place. And there we go. Now we're in. And I knocked down my sound. There we go. That's better. Okay. So this is my team so far. I got Byleth here. I got Claude, of course. Of course, we're going to use everyone from the Golden Deer House, like I promised last time. But we're also going to use a couple different ones for adjutants. And we're going to actually use Shamir a lot more. If at all possible. She's going to be our 11th deployment unit. I don't know if Gilbert is going to be returning or not. I don't know if he's a Blue Lion exclusive, but I have everyone again. But I guess we'll find out after the time skip if he's a unit we can obtain. But with that, I think we are all ready. We got our 4 special units and our whole class. So, let's do this. Now to just figure out where we want to put everybody. That's fine. I don't like 3 bow units over here, though. Swap my Scythia over here. And then that should be fine. Okay, I'm better with that. Defeat the enemy commander, all your units fall in battle, or Rhea falls in battle, or the defended location is captured.
I have a report. The enemy is within the walls.
They're obviously
about to break the defensive line.
Obviously, they're in here.
We have 2 priorities for this battle: protect the Archbishop and maintain the defensive line.
So one thing I've noticed about Rhea is she has her own special weapon. If you look at her blade, and I'm pretty sure her class even says something about it. The Archbishop. Head of the Church of Seiros, she strikes down those she deems evil with her sword said to have once been wielded by the prophet Seiros. The Sword of Seiros, sacred weapon, Crest of Seiros that heals 50% of damage dealt and restores HP every turn. Seiros Shield, a sacred shield linked to the Crest of Seiros, has monster damage, restores HP each turn. So she has her own specific things for her. That makes me think she's playable at some point in the game.
Oh no.
I don't know if she's playable in Rhea route or not, but that'd be kind of cool.
Leave it to me. Let's get to it.
So, let's move everyone in. Of course, we're going to have to be careful with Bernie, because she is a glass cannon as well. Get rid of this guy. I'd rather get rid of anyone that's gonna take me out in resistance wise. That guy is attacking with a bow, so Lysithia can't move any further. And we also finally have a flying unit that's actually gonna do good, so We're gonna move in Hilda over here and smack with an axe. Yeah, no time. Oh wait. Oops. Let me turn that back on. On there. Fast on there. Action. Turn that off. I was using that to get through the chapters a little bit quicker. There we go. Now everything should be fine, I think. Oh yeah, those guys. Don't want to break those. We gotta stop them from getting in here, so be as careful as possible. Also, due to me going mage route on Byleth, I have a lot more damage than previously. Right, there you go. 56 damage. The reason why I'm doing that much damage is because I'm a Dark Bishop.
We must all do our
And,
part.
yeah, I've been noticing how much more fun it is to play mage route in this. Also, due to that, I was also able to get this Seiros thing here. It was... I got it from, what do you call them? Lorenz's chapter.
Ready.
If you have Lorenz obtained, you actually can get it. But he has to be on your team if you want to get it.
You can't compete with me. Now I see the heart of it.
That's pretty good. Actually, technically we have 2 Dark Magicians. I found out you can actually kill Mr. Death Knight on the chapters that he appears earlier in the game. It's just that it's very hard. First you gotta attack him, and then it actually lowers his defenses after you attack him the first time. But he has very high stats, so the person that does attack him more than likely is going to go down, unless you're not careful. Which I was careful, and I was able to get him to lead that position and still keep everyone around in the fight to get the extra experience. I love those so much. Ouchie. Good thing I'm using Nosferatu for you. Ouch. Demonic beasts. We gotta love them. You have a crescent sickle.
That takes care of that.
That's pretty rude. Thank you. Time to get another Dark Seal so I can give it to Lorenz. Also, that poor Knight of Seiros somehow survived. That's not a good idea at all.
Each battle, a chance to grow.
Good job. Please kill him. There we go. Just knock out their health a little bit.
The enemy has taken the entrances where the reinforcements were heading.
Okay.
So long as we can recapture the east and west strongholds, we might be able to call in the reinforcements.
Okay. Sounds like a good idea. Okay, so Death Knight here is gonna have my other Dark Seal. He always holds a Dark Seal, if you guys are wondering. So if you want it, that's what you're gonna have to do. Do I have counter attack on you? No, I don't. Okay. If we can knock you out, this would be a good idea. Okay, cool. At least a little bit of damage on you. And maybe we can, like, use Lysithia to warp you with her 1 warp right next to that guy so we don't have to pull out the bow. That would be the best possible outcome here. Now to knock you out.
Another one down.
Also, just to make sure, my music's correct, right? Yeah, it is. Okay. I just want to make sure if it was at the right level, because there's specific times that the music's just way too loud compared to the characters. Raph has a lot of defense, right? Yeah, he'll be fine. Here you go, Raph. Just go in there. I don't need that on me. I didn't mean to wait, but okay. Yeah, you could stay there, I guess. I just want to knock you down to your next one, so down you go a little bit. Okay, now that you've been knocked off your pedestal a little bit, No. I definitely don't want you to do that one. Knock you out there. Now you have no armor. Ooh, we got an assassin for you.
I can't believe I made it this far.
Trust me, you're gonna be a lot better now that you have lethality. I'm pretty sure you get a lot of dexterity, or eventually. Let's see here. Knock you out, please, and thank you. There we go. It works out. Now we got a lot more coverage that we can do. Honestly, I think it'd be the best idea to just break this wall now. So, break that open so she can start moving in. Okay, Claude, you'll be fine. And you're the last one, okay. Those poor Knights of Seiros just being blasted by ballistas. Ouchie. Down you go.
That takes care of that.
Are you gonna be the new crit? Actually, you would be a crit queen, actually.
Plenty more where that came from.
Gotta love Raph being a bowman. Bow and dancer. That's what I wanted to go with for him this time around. I was gonna make him a mage, but I found out that he's really bad as a mage. He only gets like two spells. I could try it. That might be a funny challenge to do. You and your crits are definitely scary. Yeah, try it and see what happens.
This is but a sideshow to the ravaging of the sacred place that is Garreg Mach.
Yep. Okay, well, have one of these and hopefully you don't crit me. Okay, good. I was kind of scared you would crit me here. I think Leone can take you on. Is that the best I can do here? I can do Lance Jab. That's something I got that I haven't seen on anyone else. So let's try it. Boink. Wasn't that bad. It helped me
Aiming high.
knock you down a little bit, and I could still move out of the way. Cool. Okay, just keep moving forward. You know what to do here, Claude. Bow him down.
Sorry, but victory is mine.
Okay, let's see here. Can I hit anyone from here? Nope. I don't want to just run right in and lose any health. Ralph, though, can go in. I don't have to worry as much about him. Blink.
Alright, what's next?
So close to a B+ there. I need him to hit his assassination level, though. Or lethality, I should say. So let's see here. You definitely could use a heal. I'd like to see what would happen if none of the Knights of Seiros go down. Rather move you first. Open this up. Okay, about this bowman. Move you here. I don't see anything bad about that. You and your 1 health. They got some people coming in. And you are dead. Okay, no more bows to deal with. Oh, please. Boom. I love that skill. Oh, it hurt Hubert a little bit. Hey, Hubert, guess what? Smash.
What you fail to appreciate is that we have at our backs a force you cannot hope to defeat.
Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about. Get smashed.
I can afford to fall back. We still have the advantage.
Yeah, you could say that. I already know that you got a whole army
We took back
about
one
to
of the
attack this
strongholds.
place unless
On to
that
the
changes
next.
in this route. Which, who knows? Put you in there. Hello. I forgot that happened. No, I don't want to look at their enemy or their units. I like to move my units, please. Okay.
It's
This guy, I would like if you go down, please. Triple shot, maybe? Nope. It was worth a shot. Let's see here. You get rid of him. Thank you, Shamir.
Silenced.
Silenced. Of course. Yeah, he is pretty silenced. I don't think he's going to be talking for a while. Also, you as an assassin might be very helpful. Just noticing because of her 42 dexterity after killing somebody. That's from her ability. Lance jab again. Get rid of Mr. Death Knight. There we go.
Time is not right. I will wait for the next opportunity.
You can try. Pretty sure you're done for now.
All right, we took back both of the strongholds. Let's keep up the momentum.
Of course, of course. Okay. You can take that experience orb if you want it. There we go. Both strongholds captured. Now we can start rushing Edelgard now. So let's see here. Psychic myself. That would definitely be a helpful thing. Curve shot him, I guess. There you go, bud.
I actually won!
Yes, you did, and hopefully you can hit level 30 by the end of this chapter. You know what? Get rid of this man. You can have fun over here, Raph. I have a feeling you'll be fine.
Won that.
As long as there are no mages over here. Yep, you're perfectly fine. I trust that you'll be okay. You gotta give Raph a lot of trust because he's not weak. Definitely not weak.
Some recognition. I'll be the one to take down the monastery.
Yeah, you can try.
I have no choice but to distinguish myself in this fight.
Yeah, you already distinguished yourself, Dead. Here you go. Quick riposte.
I'm finished. I'm loath to say it, but I must retreat.
Well, rip to you. If you're wondering how I have quick riposte, that's another thing from New Game Plus. You can buy skills you've already gotten.
Feel like I grew up
The only
a little.
person that's ever even gotten one was Byleth himself and Raph was the ones that I gave them skills that they acquired. Because Bernie's going down her route already that I was planning on giving her. That's such a good skill. Gotta love that quick
I
riposte.
think I've gotten stronger.
Plus Vantage, I think he has Vantage if I remember correctly. Doink, doink. Nice
Sorry,
try.
Don't know my own strength.
I wonder how much, what do you call it's gonna hinder him, if it even does, turning him into the dancer class after finishing up his points for getting lethality, since he doesn't have it yet. Well, that guy went down pretty easily. Pretty much doing my work for me. Oh, never mind. You're running away. I don't know why you're running the other way. Oh, you're critting. Cool. Thanks. He only has 1 health bar left for me. Free experience for Ignots right there. Okay. See. I don't want Hilda to have that, obviously. I want you to get that, but where's the positioning? Right here. Get him right there, and that should knock him out.
I get things done.
There we go, level 30. Now you can go to master classes.
I'm getting better.
Yes, you are nuts. I'm surprised I didn't think of using you a lot more before I decided to go based on units that are based in the specific character routes. Because he could have easily been picked for Blue Lion's path.
My life was changed forever by Her Majesty.
Oh, okay.
Now, I lay it on the line. For the Empire!
Okie dokie. Well, here you go.
Lady Edelgard, I'm so sorry. I can't keep going. I must retreat.
Okay, retreat. There we go. Oh, Seiros got Verdant.
No problem.
Alright, cool. Not sure if I'm ever going to actually use you. I think you might just be an adjutant for this route, but who knows. You're not like Donald or Midori, I think her name was. She was in in Fire Emblem Fates. I forgot her name though. But the villager classes are usually good, but he doesn't really count as a villager class, even though he has aptitude.
I call that a
He's yet to shine. Okay. I can't hit him from here. I don't want to get hit by the bow.
You will come to regret raising your blade against the Emperor of the Adrestian Empire.
I think you're gonna regret trying to hit Raph with Blaze, but who knows. Ouchie. Good attempt. Ow. Just rude. He might actually go down. Oh, never mind.
Sorry, don't know my own strength.
There's me going there and thinking that Raph wasn't actually going to take care of it. But he just proved me wrong. Leonie, on the other hand, I'm not sure what she's going to be doing, since she's more of a tank, and I've been running her down a different path. Trying to figure out what she's good at, honestly, since I actually technically don't know what she is good at. What kind of stats do you actually have, Leonie? Dexterity, defense. You have some strength. It's not like you're completely bad. It's just that I gotta figure out how to abuse that strength that you have with your other stats.
Are we done?
Maybe as like maybe a bow knight might still work. All I can hit is these two. I'll blast him, I guess. Does something. And just stay there, I guess. It's not a bad spot. You need heal, so you can go back in there. Don't think he's close enough. Combat arts. Nah, I don't want to draw back.
Thank you.
Okay. Trying to figure out how I want to do this. Because I can kill everybody if I wanted to. But the only thing is I don't want to have Wrath drop and lose out on extra experience. And also, I don't really think there is much experience left here. Yeah, we could probably end this one. Okay. Hit you from... Oh yeah, you counterattack. Steel bow it, I guess.
Here she is, Her Majesty, looking pleased as a dog with a stick. What exactly happened to make you this way?
I'm simply seeing through a promise I made to myself a long time ago.
Isn't this much force excessive?
Yeah, it is.
Thanks to you, my own long-held ambitions are nearly destroyed.
If you don't want them to be destroyed completely, I suggest you turn tail and flee.
Well, his ambitions is to learn more about the church, I'm pretty sure. I'm surprised you don't keep the Flame Emperor class, honestly. It would work a lot better for you. And then one Ragnarok to get you out of here.
I wish you were someone whose heart could be swayed by my words and deeds.
If I was in your class, maybe.
I would have done anything to make you my ally.
Yeah, nope. Bye-bye. End of chapter. 6 turns, pretty easy. GG, well played.
You fought well, but now
Your fight is over. Send in our reserve troops, and give my uncle the signal.
Well, there it goes.
What is this?
Time for the actual main part of the game, where we were actually trying to be part of. Not sure if this cutscene's any different, that's another reason.
Thank you.
Hopefully it's a little bit different due to Claude being my unit, but we're about to find out. Hello, Rhea. What you gonna do?
Everybody here, young and old, is in your hands.
Oh, okay. Pretty sure we heard this before, so might be a little different. We'll find out. Time for...
No, I will not allow another Red Canyon tragedy to happen here.
So back into the... So her other form here is actually called the Immaculate form, or Immaculate one. Oh, it is different. There we go.
What is going on?
Oh, no, wait. No, that happens. We just hear from Dimitri's point of view there, instead of Claude's. I just noticed right on the nose of her dragon form actually has the crest of Seiros on it. It's right above that scale on top of her nose, though. Rest in peace, Mr. Soldiers. Whoa.
What now?
Some of this feels a little different, not gonna lie. This is the same. Here, Violet comes to try and save the day. Thinking he's helping, but not helping at all, because this is where we go missing. Hello. I violated a direct order.
Why did you come?
I don't know. There's Thalos. I still say that's Arundel. Changed my mind. Because we didn't see Thalos whatsoever after Lord Arundel died in Dimitri's route. So there's no way that is not him. Unless he's... Maybe it isn't. I swear, though, it has to be. I can't
In Imperial Year
think around it.
The new Adrestian Emperor, Edelgard von Hresvelg, led a strategic assault against the monastery at Garreg Mach. Though her own losses were great, her foes had no choice but to surrender.
Which is a big oof.
Archbishop Rhea commanded the Knights of Seiros, leading from the front lines against the Imperial army. But amidst the chaos of battle, she vanished, and her whereabouts remain unknown. With this single attack, the Adrestian Empire officially launched its offensive against the Holy Kingdom of Faerghus and the Leicester Alliance. The unification of Fódlan has begun.
Okay. So it looks like the same beginning as the Faerghus of the Dimitri route, or Blue Lion's route, whatever you want to call it. Azure Moon route, actually, I'm pretty sure is what it's actually called. Yeah, Azure Moon. But let's find out what happens. Verdant Wind route. Okay, so that's the name of this.
Verdant Wind. Ethereal Moon. Reunion at dawn.
Okay. So we get to see Claude again after the war starts.
It is Imperial Year 1185, Nearly 5 years have passed since the fall of the monastery at Garreg Mach, and war continues to plague the lands of Fódlan. Verdant has been captured. The Holy Kingdom of Faerghus is in shambles. The Leicester Alliance is on the verge of collapse, fractured by 2 opposing factions. Those who support the Adrestian Empire and its ruler, and those who seek her demise.
Okay. So same
Meanwhile,
part there.
Under Emperor Edelgard's rule of law, the Adrestian Empire continues to expand its reach. The path to a new Fódlan, unified by Imperial strength, may yet be in sight.
Okay. I wonder if the finale is going to be the same for Claude's route. Because
how long do you intend
I don't know what they're planning on doing.
Your body is awake. Your eyes must open now, and you must find the strength to stand upon those legs of yours.
Okay.
Like so much rain, a pool of blood has fallen to the ground. As spears and arrows pierce the earth, it weeps. And even now, it weeps. In order to survive, they kill. And so the people of this world are lost in an abyss of suffering. They weep as well.
Okay.
The only one who truly knows the nature of such things is I. Or rather, you.
Well, we are the same person. I'm still sleepy.
You are a complete and utter fool! Have you not changed one bit?
Nope.
Get on your feet. Right now. I'll coddle you no more.
But I want to
You're
sleep.
just like a child, always needing me to hold your hand.
But I'm tired. I want to sleep for 5 more years.
Hey, are you awake?
Who are you?
I'm just a villager here. What are you doing in a place like this?
I don't know.
honestly didn't expect to find someone floating away down the river. Garreg Mach is upstream of here, but that place was abandoned.
What do you mean?
Huh? You don't know? The Church of Seiros isn't there anymore. Though there have been some folks still living there in the 5 years since... Well, you know. Anyway, I've heard some thieves have been spotted around those parts these days.
What year is it?
Are you feeling alright? You didn't hit your head or anything, did you?
Yeah,
it's
I did.
the ethereal moon of the year 1185.
I cracked my skull
It's
open.
been nearly 5 years since the monastery fell. Tomorrow was supposed to be the Millennium Festival, but who's got time to think about things like that?
The Millennium Festival, you say?
Yeah, that's what I said. But with the war and the Archbishop still missing it all, I doubt there's a soul to be found who has enough blessings worth counting.
Nah.
Hey,
I won't be
will
seeing
ya?
you, dude.
Where do you think you're going?
The monastery. Of course.
Are you crazy? I told you. They say thieves are running amok up there. And there's plenty of other dangers, too.
Okay.
Come on, I promise I won't say you're a coward. Just forget about going anywhere near the monastery.
Nah,
You
you're
just
not
remember
changing my
I tried
mind.
to stop you. Got it? It's not on my conscience if you wind up dead.
Okay. No need to worry about me.
Unbelievable.
Okay, see you, Mr. Villager. Thanks for checking if I had any brain damage from getting hit by a rock or something. Okay. You here, Claude? Yes, you are.
Huh?
Hey, bud.
You overslept, Teach. Pretty rude to keep a fella waiting like that, wouldn't you say?
Wait, you knew I was asleep?
What's with that surprised look, my friend? You didn't really think I'd given up on you coming back, did you?
So you're the only
Can
one
you
that
feel it?
believes me in
A new
falling
dawn is
asleep.
finally here. Not just for us, though. No. For all of Fódlan.
I like that one better. Honestly, Dimitri was
It's been 5 long
cool,
years.
but
Where have you been, Teach?
I like him
You
snapping.
really expect me to believe that you've been napping
But
this whole time,
Claude
do you?
was smart about it. Oh, I was sleeping.
It's a good one. Except that's not your lying face. I guess I've got no choice but to believe you.
Yep,
You're not exactly normal to begin with, so it's not a huge stretch to imagine you sleeping for that long. And this is where you say, just kidding, right? If this is a rib, now's the time to fess up.
No, it's the truth.
You must be insane, and yet... fine. I believe you, okay?
Okay.
But that means you don't know anything that happened after your last battle, right?
Nope. I don't know anything.
I guess it's on me to catch you up. As you can see, Garreg Mach was crushed by the Empire and was never restored. The monastery is in ruins, and the town is in pretty bad shape too. Can you guess why?
Rhea has died?
Her body was never found, and the Empire never declared that she'd been killed, so no telling. All we know for sure is that Rhea suddenly vanished during that battle 5 years ago. The Knights of Seiros have apparently been searching all over Fódlan for her. But the fact that this place is in ruins tells me they still haven't found her.
Obviously. I'm worried.
Worried, huh? Well, for better or worse, Rhea was clearly fond of you. But I'm not so sure whether it would be good for her to return as the Archbishop. Rather, with her gone... never mind. This could be a dangerous conversation. Before we discuss the state of affairs in each territory, are you hungry? You must be.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure my guy can eat.
Food with me. Let's eat up and go from there.
Okay. So we're not going to get rid of the bandits? Like Dimitri's route, where he just runs off?
Whew, I am stuffed. Even the most humble of meals taste great with the right company. By the way, Teach, do you remember the night before the ball? I know it was 5 years ago, but we promised that the Golden Deer House would reunite during the Millennium Festival.
Of course.
Today's the day we promised to meet up, but no one's here.
Huh. It's still early.
True. There's still some daylight left.
Huh.
Let's wait just a little longer. You never know. Maybe someone will show up after all.
I'm gonna say probably the Wrens will show up
Just waiting
first.
around sounds boring, so why don't we get in some exercise? You know, help with digestion and stuff. You must be in bad shape if you've been sleeping for 5 years.
Make more sense now.
It'll do you good to get your body moving again.
You want to play a game?
Something like that. Look, if you come with me, you'll understand. Oh, and don't forget your weapons, okay?
Okay.
I want to make sure neither your leadership nor your skill with a blade have dulled.
I'll go. What do you have in plan for us? Are we gonna go kill some bandits? Oh,
in
something's
the Holy
happening.
Kingdom of Faerghus, Imperial loyalist Cornelia has subdued all regions of the former royal house of Bladed to prevent further revolt.
Okay.
Prince Dimitri has been sentenced. Now, the backbone of the former kingdom, Houses Gautier
Dimitri
and
has
Fódlan
snapped.
struggle to continue
or
the
at least
resistance.
I think so.
Cornelia, operating out of the royal palace, has accepted the support of the Empire to build an army and plots to wipe out all remaining kingdom forces.
Okay, so we should probably help out Bladed.
In the
or
Leicester
Faerghus
Alliance,
whenever we can.
House Regan leads an anti-imperial faction, while House Gloucester directs the Empire's supporters.
Okay.
Despite the undeniable threat of fracture, the Alliance's adept new leader, Claude, deftly maintains the outward appearance of a unified front. In Enbar, the imperial capital of the Adrestian Empire,
right now.
Emperor Edelgard fights to strengthen her regime. She has extended her reach to the kingdom by inciting a coup and continues to draw its former lords under her influence in pursuit of controlling all of Western Fódlan.
Okay, so it's a lot. Okay. A lot of that land has been taken over.
In the meantime,
you gotta be careful then.
The Knights of Seiros have been dispatched to find Archbishop Rhea, who remains missing despite their searching. Left unattended, the monastery at Garreg Mach has fallen to ruin and become a haven for thieves.
Okay. So there is thieves here. Wonder how hard it is to be to take it back. Who knows? Maybe it won't be that hard. Boink, boink, boink. Okay, we gonna get on to the next chapter. Yep, something's going on. Yep.
The thieves are here.
Same map.
Apparently they're trying to run off with treasures from the monastery.
Okay.
What the?
Oh, even Palardo's back.
The goods.
Okay. Same mission.
This is gonna get expensive. Collect everything the thieves carried out.
Okay, we can do that.
What's my strategy?
Hello, friends. Guess what time it is? It's time for all you to burn. See ya.
I must lead them well.
Yeah, see ya.
At the ready.
Ooh. You're your Wyvern Master class now. Cool. Definitely a cool one. Do you have your weapon? Oh yeah, you do have Fail Not. Cool. Wonder if you're actually gonna hit this guy or not. Oh, we actually
Sorry,
won.
but I must.
Okay. Grab that and get inside that little tree patch. Yeah, you can try to hit me. You're gonna burn to death though.
There's no turning back now.
Thanks, I guess. And hopefully we hit you. If we did, cool.
You got yourself killed.
Yeah, he did.
I'm that much closer to my goal.
I still wonder what your goal is, honestly. I'm having a feeling it's maybe...
All is going to plan.
Maybe a different version of unification, maybe.
I'm stronger
That's all
than
I
before.
can think of. Or just learning about the secrets of the church. That's all I can think of.
We're all desperate, aren't we?
Come at me, buds. Get lethality.
This could turn the tides.
Yeah, you keep trying. You might eventually survive a hit.
You got yourself killed.
Num. All the free items. Bye bye.
All is going to plan.
Okay, we can move again. Okay, let's see here. You hide up here, maybe? Boink.
We're all desperate, aren't we?
Ashes and dust. Sounds pretty cool. Okay, let's see here. Get rid of this guy. Burn, bud. Burn. Perfect time for Crest of Flames to pop up. Bye-bye.
Sorry, but I must.
No trees to block my attacks now. Training bow can go, I guess. If I really have to open things up. Nice try. I got a lot of wyverns, just to be honest.
It won't be in vain.
Ooh, a chest key. I don't need the knowledge gem. Oh, that might actually hit. Never mind. I completely missed. Ow. Have a crit.
You got yourself killed.
There's Lorenz.
The barbarity is even worse than the rumors. On my honor as a noble, I will expel these ruffians.
Today was supposed to be a happy day, but the monastery is in such disrepair.
Yeah, it is. Hey, Hilda.
Over there. Is that the professor? And the others?
Yep. There's Leone.
Professor, you're alive! Guess we'd better handle this before I celebrate, though, huh?
Yep.
You finally made it. I suppose virtue still exists in this crazy world after all.
Okay, let's see here. Let's get everyone moving upwards. Right here. Nice bow for you. Bonk. Let's see.
Shall we?
Let's move everyone closer up. Yeah, you can sit here, I guess. Bye-bye.
I fought and won.
X-Lock shield, that can go to convoy. And this might be a good spot to sit down for a second. Let's see here.
Steady now.
Yeah, you can open this up, I guess. Okay, who else can I move? Just me? Nope, Hilda can move too. There you go, Hilda. Smack him on out of here and we can continue moving.
Sorry, but it's you or me.
Level 30, perfect.
Not quite what I'd hoped for.
Yeah, that really wasn't a level up. That was kind of bad. I didn't mean to heal you, but okay. Is there any possibility of getting rid of this guy? Yeah, we could bow him. There you go. Bye-bye.
People are waiting on me.
Definitely are strong, that's for sure, Claude.
I'm that much closer to my goal.
Okay, I still wonder what his gambit's gonna be like, honestly. I don't think I'll need the vulnerary. Yeah, you guys can talk to me, I guess.
Professor, boy am I glad to see you. How did we end up in this situation?
No clue. Honestly.
You've been alive all this time? Where have you been hiding? Never mind.
I've definitely been hiding. Totally. I totally wasn't passed out for 5 years. Let's get him over here too. Nice try, Lou. Bye-bye. 1-1-1. The perfect crit right there. Hey, Raffy boy.
Is that the professor?
Yep.
And everyone else? If they're fighting, I gotta go help.
Wow, it's you. Here I thought you were dead all this time.
Yep, I'm definitely dead.
Could that be the professor's ghost?
Yep, I'm a ghost.
Hey, you're late. Hurry up and help.
Definitely a ghost. Ooga booga booga.
Professor, it's been too long. I do want to chat, but first let's handle these criminals.
Okay, definitely can do. I'll pull you back, I guess. I don't know. Talk to me, Lorenz.
We've much to discuss, but first, let us dispense with the riffraff. It is a noble's duty, after all.
True. Okay, let's get on in there. Hey, buds. Lorenz wants, or Ignatz wants to fight you all by himself. Definitely. Here you go. 1 bow, 2 bow, you're out of here.
I'm not dying here.
Definitely not. I'm not planning on it. Too bad about those bow units. But this one can go. See ya, bud.
Fighting wears me out.
Okay, you can stay there, I guess.
I'll do my best.
Oh, this is completely blocked off. Good thing we got Raph here.
Let's make this quick.
You can't hit him. But Marianne can. Who's trying to hit me? Huh? I don't know how they're hitting me, but okay. Bye-bye.
Now there's a way forward.
I think it's a ballista of some sort.
I'm really gaining confidence.
Unless their bows just hit that far. Is it a ballista? Or can... Oh, that's a mobile area. I didn't even notice. Oops. Draw back a little bit. multiple bows to worry about. Knock him out. Bye-bye.
A fitting outcome.
I really like critting for 111 damage. Too bad I don't have a close counter for you. Disturbance. Oh, what a boring way to try and take me out.
Nice try.
And you're barely out of my range.
Let's try this.
You guys and your battalions. Serious. Fight me normal.
We could split into two groups. If we hit them from the north and south, we can trap their leader in a pincer attack.
True. But he's also got a right end here as well. You need to go. Bye.
For the future of Fódlan.
There we go. Okay, let's see here. Give me... You cannot... Maybe if I use drawback on you, maybe that will put me in a perfect position to hit somebody. Yes, it is. Bye-bye.
All is going to plan.
Antitoxin. Cool, I guess. Steel Lance you. Might as well. No point in not doing it. A curtsy? You're gonna curtsy?
I'll keep pushing myself.
Okay, cool. Knock you out. There we go.
Don't get used to this.
You guys in Venom Blades, I just noticed how many of them you have. And Raph will be fine. You can move. They can attack you from there. You can move here though. And you're the last two. Okay. Nice try. Nice try again. I don't know how you missed both times, but rip on you.
Nice try.
Yeah, you guys are missing a lot. Also, since I know you're not going to die from this.
No, I'm not the one you want. I guess I've got no choice.
Yeah, you're down one time, but you're gonna teleport. I already know you. Hello. Nice try.
It isn't looking good for us. Should we retreat?
You can try.
So, he revealed his true identity. Catch him and recover the treasure.
Okay. So we lose if he retreats. That's good to know. That'd be kind of funny if you do keep him alive, he shows up later, but it's not gonna let him live.
I wasn't about to let you go.
Yeah, I don't think we were even thinking of letting you go. At all. You're dead in all our books.
Well.
I don't remember there being anything particularly good in the chests.
I'm not dying here.
So I don't think we need to go searching through all these. Move everyone forward, I guess. Get rid of this guy, I guess. See you.
You got yourself.
I wonder if he's actually gonna attack me or not. Oh, he really is. Wow. Not yet for you. Assist warp. Let's warp you like right here, I guess. That's far enough. Get a couple more conversations with the students and the professor, if at all possible. Oh, I didn't even know you were there. See ya.
I'm giving this all I've got.
Ooh, C+. Where are you guys gonna escape to? see, what do you say to me?
Professor? Is it really you?
Yep. In the flesh. You need to move out of the way, though. Please and thank you. Just so Raph can talk to me a little bit. Get over here, Raph.
Is that really you, Professor? It's been so long. I thought I'd never see you again.
Aw. You big softy. Okay, let's get rid of these guys. See ya. Oh. See ya. There we go.
Sorry, buddy.
Just had to say it twice. I'm gonna bow ya.
You should yield me a tidy profit.
You try. See ya. Nice try, dude. You ain't killing any of these guys.
I thought it would be easy money. Maybe it wasn't meant to be.
Yeah, you really shouldn't have showed up here.
We took care of that. Are you sufficiently warmed up, Teach?
Yep, I think so. MVP was Claude. Well, obviously, he did really good. Honestly, his new class is perfect. Okay. Gonna let it play off this little scene real quick, and then we'll figure out what to do.
I'm exhausted. What gives, Professor?
Mm-hmm.
I was so excited to see everyone again, and then this happens.
I'm still tired from the long journey. How did it come to this?
Let's
no clue.
all take a moment to catch our breath.
If you've got the spare time to play with those guys, the least you could do is prepare some tea.
Blame Claude. Thanks for your help.
We were hoping someone would come to back us up when we started routing the bandits.
Oh,
it seems they've been taking advantage of the church's absence and doing whatever they please here.
In any case, I'm glad that all of you are well.
That's the spirit, Marianne.
Someone's a bit more happy.
In fact, I wouldn't mind romping around some more.
So, you were alive this whole time, Professor. I am not surprised. In fact, that is why I came here.
Oh.
And it doesn't look like time has rusted your skills. That's a relief.
I'm just glad everyone's alive and well. On that note, let's move this reunion party somewhere else.
Okay.
Now that we've dealt with those violent bandits, we could potentially use this place as our base of operations again.
What could you possibly mean by that?
Yeah, what do you mean by that?
I'm talking about the Leicester Alliance taking over Garreg Mach Monastery.
Oh,
After all, it's right in the middle of Fódlan. It's a critical strategic location.
Are you suggesting that we fight back against the Empire?
Yep.
Aren't you getting a bit ahead of yourself? The Alliance is in complete discord at present.
And, as leader of the Imperial faction of the Alliance, isn't Count Gloucester, your father, the main cause of that discord?
Yes, that is true. It was inevitable. Our house's territory is close to Imperial land, after all. Had we not consented to vassalage under the Empire, they would have invaded immediately.
Naturally. And to be clear, I have no problem with your house maintaining its Imperial ties until we're sufficiently prepared to revolt. The Empire is the cause of the infighting.
Okay.
If we rid ourselves of them, the situation should resolve itself. That's why I'm thinking we should make this our base, raise up an army, and stir up some trouble for the Empire.
Now you're talking. Sounds like fun.
Yeah, it does.
So then, Mr. Leaderman, does this mean you intend to rope us into your little scheme?
Oh, of course. Leader man.
My grandfather passed away. That means yours truly is officially the leader of the Alliance.
Oh,
if we had a more reliable leader, perhaps the Alliance would not have been divided.
Think what you will. All I need to know is if you're in or you're out.
I'm happy to lend a hand. I won't let those Imperial dogs set foot in Alliance territory. I couldn't bear it if my village got caught up in the chaos of war.
I'll fight too.
Obviously, he's gonna join us. I'm not sure about Lorenz, though. I think he might say no.
House Ordelio was once dragged into an Imperial revolt. It ruined us.
Of course. I understand your motivation.
I'll fight too. It's time to take responsibility for my own future.
I don't want to run anymore. I hope I'll be of use to everyone.
Of course you are, Marianne.
We can do anything if we work together, Marianne.
What about you, Lawrence?
Yeah, what about
you? Are you going to go back home to your scary father, or what?
We cannot rely on Claude's scheming to lead us to victory. Therefore, I will remain. It is my duty to ensure Claude does not worsen the situation in the Alliance.
All of us are fighting for a different reason, but we share a common enemy.
Yeah,
if
we
don't
do.
act, the Empire will crush us eventually.
Also, I like
say
Claude's
we
music.
stop them before they have the chance. So, Teach, will you help as well?
Obviously. I'll give it some thought. I'd rather search for Rhea than fight. True. I'd like to find Rhea.
All the more reason to join us. Admit it, you're not going to be able to do much on your own.
True.
With you on our side, the Church will join us as well. That makes fighting the Empire a moral cause, which means it'll be easier to rally support.
True.
Above all, your knowledge and strength are indispensable if we hope to stand a chance against the Imperial Army. Without
also true.
My schemes are nothing. Just words. Please, take all of that into consideration as you decide.
You're really laying it all on the table, aren't you, Claude? Well, all that aside, this place is a mess. We can't very well make our base in a ruin. And repairing it sounds like a lot of work. I wonder if anyone would be willing to help us out with that.
No clue on that one. Honestly.
Can it be?
Oh, there's Seta.
Alive all this time?
Yep.
Professor, it is so good to see you again. My brother and I were worried about you.
Of course you were.
Out. We've been looking everywhere for you, but I see Lady Rhea isn't with you. Damn.
Everyone was real worried about you, Professor. Cyril? Is that you? You've grown up, kid. Have you been looking for Rhea with the Knights?
Of course, without Lady Rhea, I don't belong anywhere.
Cyril, that's not... Never mind. We'll figure it all out.
Oh my. The Golden Deer House is together again at last.
Yeah, we are.
Grown up. Well, for the most part.
I do regret that we were never able to hold a proper graduation for all of you students.
Why are you here? How's the search for Rhea progressing?
It has been 5 years since Lady Rhea disappeared. We have devoted all of our energies to finding her. However, without being able to set foot in Empire territory, we are at a standstill. We had hoped that perhaps the Archbishop would return here on this day. That of the long-awaited Millennium Festival.
Unfortunately, that doesn't seem to be the case, though I don't suppose you had very high hopes in that regard. Even if she were able to return here,
not
with the
very
monastery
high
in
hopes.
ruins, I
We
don't
had a
think
reason
she would
to
have felt
return,
safe
but
enough to do so.
Not Rhea.
Right, Hilda?
Yeah, this is an important location for the church. To think you've left it in such a state.
The believers are mourning this destruction. The believers.
I agree. Maybe we left it alone for too long. We must do something about this.
I can clean this place up like new. It's not fit for Lady Rhea like this.
And leaving this place in ruins affects the safety of this area, too.
True.
Agreed. There is also a great deal of valuable literature here.
Then let's
all you think about
if
is
we all
reading.
Work together, we can restore the monastery to its original beauty.
We will require the aid of skilled craftsmen, too. I shall seek out any such individuals who are willing to return to Garreg Mach.
Fantastic! I'll figure out how to split up the work, and then we can get started.
Okay. Definitely can fix this place up. I don't see a problem with that. There we go. Is that the end of chapter 13's dialogue?
Part 2.
Get past that part. That's just telling us the next chapter. If that's it, then we can continue on to the next one, and I can skip past this next month unless the paralogue chapter is in this month, since we've done all the paralog chapters other than the character-specific chapters for Claude, Edelgard, and I think there's one in Rhea's route that's specific
the knights into helping us restore the monastery.
But who knows?
Thanks, Claude. But all I did was piggyback on your scheme. I saw your eyes telling me to make some magic happen.
We appreciate your assistance with the restoration of the monastery.
Oh, please,
no problem.
It was nothing. We're just doing our part as former students.
I'm told you even routed the bandits. That job should have fallen to us. I'm sorry for the trouble.
It's fine.
Hey, don't think twice about it. We're all allies in the resistance against the Empire, right?
Yep.
The Church is at war with the Empire, but let's be realistic. Wouldn't it be better for the Alliance to eventually submit?
The way I see it, the Emperor wants to take over all of Fódlan and destroy the existing order of the world. I can't see her allowing the Alliance to continue to exist. We're in this just as deeply as you are. Actually, we were hoping to use this place as a base. The Empire begs to be meddled with, and we're first in line.
Why would you make your base here?
Strategic.
Garreg Mach is situated in the center of Fódlan, both geographically and spiritually. We want to secure this location while the Empire is still overlooking it.
I see. The Empire doesn't see this place as important at the moment because it's far from the front lines.
But if we simply decide that it's ours to occupy, that does nothing to inspire the hearts and minds of the people of Fódlan. Luckily, good old Teach has finally returned to us.
Yep.
If the Professor Rhea entrusted with the Sword of the Creator fights at our side, well now, that's a just cause anyone could get behind. What's more, here we are, working alongside the legendary Knights of Seiros. It smacks of divine providence, doesn't it? Can you feel it?
Yeah, I can feel it.
I have heard what you have to say, Claude. And you, Professor? Where do you stand?
Where do I stand? I'll fight the Empire. I will fight the Empire, sure.
On our own, we lack sufficient military strength. But with the help of the Alliance...
Yep.
The Archbishop said if anything should happen to her, that we should entrust the affairs of the Church to you. If you intend to fight alongside the Alliance, then I will follow you as well.
Thank you,
Is
Sid.
that acceptable, Claude?
Is it acceptable, Claude?
Of course. I can't think of anything more reassuring than having both Teach and the Knights on our side. Together, we'll stop the Emperor and her reckless ambitions.
Okay. It is official. Let's go and do this. Let's go take on Edelgard. So late, but we'll eventually get there. Just hopefully we get a new chapter soon. Shamir would like to speak with me. We've already seen this, so I'm just going to skip right past this one.
Thanks for...
Also, I kind of lost track of which ones we have because I accidentally saved in the worst possible location for... We'll save this one for the next episode. Ingrid's birthday. Give her some flowers, I guess. Anything character specific? Nope, okay. So, with supports for this time round, I'm gonna actually save them for the end of the complete series of their specifics, but I'm gonna leave it to just Claude's ones for this one, since he's the only special character for this route. And with Edelgard's route, we'll do Edelgard and Hubert, of course. And then maybe all of Catherine's, because Catherine and Shamir's, we'll count these as the exclusives for theirs, but even though they're not really. But with that, we'll be... In the next one, we'll be starting on, I believe... What is the name for this chapter, actually? Restore the Monastery. Okay, so we're going to be invaded by the Imperial capital in the next one. So I'll see you all in Restore the Monastery. Thank you all for watching. Have a wonderful rest of your day. And I'm sorry for this one being a bit longer than I expected. I did do 2 missions, which I really don't usually do. So you got a little bit longer of an episode, basically a double feature. So I'll see you all in the next one. Keep being spooky. And we'll do the A support for Claude in the next episode just to do it. And I'll see you all in the next one. Keep being spooky and peace out. Looks like we're at the end of class. I want to thank you for showing up today. Please hit the bell and subscribe. If you liked anything you saw today, thank you, and see you all tomorrow. Peace out.